Welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to address 3 different questions. 1. What happens after we die? 2. Why should there be anything after death? And 3. Is it a good idea to wish for immortality? Let's start. What happens after we die? The basic question that could not be missing in this YouTube channel. It's like talking about the great physicists of all time and not talking about Albert Einstein. First, I want to give my opinion about it and what I think is the most convincing theory for me. Nothing. There is nothing. Not nothing like a dark night, since that's already something. There is nothing. It's impossible to imagine it, but if you think about it long enough, it's possible to get an idea of what it is and what it means. Once you die, that's it. It's over unless the Buddhist theory is true, and rebirth exists. So, imagine yourself, at the age of 90, having done everything you had to do in this world. On your deathbed, what will go through your head? Stop for a minute and reflect if necessary. It is impossible to know what each of us will think in such a situation, but one thing I am almost certain of is that we will not feel a sense of fear or dread of death. At that point in our life, we will have more than learned to accept death as part of the process of life. So in that situation, we will feel absolute inner peace. In my case, I think I will even be curious about what is going to happen next. Why should there be something after death? Exactly. Why? There is no proof to think that there is something after death. I believe human beings think they are so special and unique that life can't end once we die. We are just a type of living being that, thanks to nature, we have been able to develop more than the rest of the species. We don't have to feel so important for being human beings. There are dozens of theories and predictions about what there is after death for human beings. But what about the rest of living beings? For example, where do ants go once they die? What about unicellular beings? And what about the ancestor species of Homo sapiens, such as Homo rudolfensis? It has never been given any type of importance that there is something after death for the rest of the species compared to ours. Are we really that special? To me, these are all theories to soothe our consciences and reassure ourselves. Of course, since we are smarter than others, we deserve a prize. Nothing more than eternal life. Well, I'm sorry, but I doubt it. On the other hand, I think it is a very sad end that there is no afterlife. That when we die everything is over is something that we will never understand. And I hope that there is something else. But for me, at the moment there are none of the current theories that have enough weighty arguments to convince me. We have been created thanks to remote probabilities of the universe, and that's all. We have been lucky enough to be alive and have the necessary intelligence to be aware that we are living things. We should be grateful and enjoy what we have to the fullest. Go out with your friends. Connect more with your family, and express your true feelings to that special person. You may be tired of hearing the phrase, "You only live once," but it's true. My goal with this channel and with these videos is that at least some people reflect more on these issues, because for me it is something especially interesting. Is it a good idea to wish for immortality? Many times, I've heard quite a few people say that if they could have any superpower, it would be immortality, but I think it's because they have never stopped too long to think about it. Live forever, maybe 250 or 300 more years of life if the human conditions of your body allow you to live a decent life doesn't sound bad, but that's where I would put my limit. I think there would come a point where there would be no more things to do and everything would lose meaning and your life would be nothing but boredom. What about living for eternity? What are you going to do when you are already 10,000 years old? Or 100,000 years old? Or even 100 million years old? I am sure that at that point the idea of living forever will no longer be so appealing to you. This is just a simple reflection, as I have often heard people say that they wish they could be immortal. And when the earth dies, destroyed by the sun or by any other phenomenon, what will you do? Just float in space? Anyway, this was just a little note of popular opinions that I have never quite understood. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you will leave all your opinions in the comment section. If you like this video, remember that you can always subscribe and press the like button. And remember, death gives meaning to life, my G. Always go forward and enjoy every hour of every day. Bye.